What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are my good people doing out there? How are my good people doing? Let's tap into this live, man. Let's tap into this live. He said Shorty is the henchman. Make sure y'all let me know where y'all are coming in from, and we about to have us a good old time. A good old time. Let me lower the brightness real quick. It's a little bright. And make sure y'all get the likes up as y'all are coming through the building. Dean, what up? Shout out to Dean. Shout out to Dean. Shout out to Mel. Welcome in. Oakland. Benjamin out there in Oakland. What's good? I see you. Portland in the building. LA in the house. Shout out to Team Luciano. Who else we got? Chicago in the building. Shout out to Bob out there in LA. Chicago, Nashville, Iowa. What's up? Let's give it like another minute. Let me do my shout outs. Let me know where y'all are coming in from. Unknown Games out there in Phoenix, Arizona. Jeffrey was good. Helly, he said, Rich just saying what LeBron tell him. Bro, this is nasty work, man. Indiana in the building. Shout out to Montreal. Let's give it like another minute. Iowa, Bettendorf, Iowa. Was good. Shout out to John out there. I see you. Mike was good. He said, I've never seen an agent with a pocket. Bro, we're like in the twilight zone right now, man. We are in the twilight zone. We got 40 more seconds. Was good. Rich Paul, the petty puppet. Gaza. He said, let's do this. Colorado Springs was good. Bahamas in the building. Welcome in. Helly salute. Was good. He said, we on Denver, but he said we from Denver, but on Mars right now. Okay, I think I understand what you mean. Let's give it 15 more seconds, and we're gonna get this thing rolling. People catch up as they come in through the building. 10 more seconds. Let's get these likes up. Bonjour. Shout out to you out there in Canada. That's Bradley. And shout out to you in upstate New York. All right, man. So let's get into this. This is a live that I have been itching to do for probably the last 2 hours. But I said to myself, let all of the content come out, let it breathe a little bit, and then we're going to go live and talk about it. Where do we even begin? I got all of the sound and everything ready for y'all. But where do we even begin? Where do we begin? Didn't I tell y'all that the moment LeBron returned to the team after his rehabilitation process, shout out to ATL, didn't I tell y'all that the moment this guy returns to the team, the drama will ensue? Y'all remember prior to LeBron's return, how it was just like, man, the Lakers are good. If the Lakers lost a game here or there, we would talk about it, but it wouldn't be such a big deal. You remember how I used to say to y'all, isn't it refreshing that we don't have to deal with narratives anymore? Y'all remember when I was saying all these things? I said, isn't it refreshing to just actually enjoy your basketball team? And then now that LeBron has returned, what do we see? What we see is we are back to the narratives. Prior to LeBron's return, no one was talking about, oh, the Lakers don't have enough to win. No one was saying this. No one. Because we felt good about their chances going into almost every single game. Let's get into this sound here. And the person I saw talking about this today was Uncut Hoops, right? He was the one that I saw talking about it. So we got a lot of sound that I want to play for y'all. Okay. Let's go into the sound that everybody's talking about. Let's go to that one. Let me pull it up here. Okay, so this is the sound here, and I'm going to show y'all the video. All right, check it. Let me get the audio up. Matter of fact, I don't know if these dudes are going to try to copyright me, but let me see.
the Lakers are good enough to be contenders right now. Not right now.
When you say contenders, what do you mean?
I don't think they have enough to get to the Western Conference Final. I don't think they have enough to get to really contend. Look, we've seen it, right? We've seen when you have the talent up top that they have, those guys can win games.
LeBron and
right?
Luka.
But also Austin
Reaves, yeah,
this year.
absolutely.
He's taking a step. Then when you go into the playoffs, we've seen last year, they ran into athleticism and length. They struggled. So when you look at it now, athleticism, length, shooting, speed, right? Because now, can the Lakers play fast? I don't think so.
As currently constructed, you don't love the Lakers' chances?
No.
Is LeBron realistically a guy who could not be on the Lakers at the end of this year?
No.
So that's the first part. That's the first clip. I want to play y'all another clip. This is from Uncut Hoops. Shout out to him, Uncut Hoops. I'm going to be using your content. Let me see. Uncut Hoops. Please don't hit me with the copyright. I'm giving you the shout out. But I want to reference your content because you're the one that I saw talking about this. I want to play this content for y'all too. That's just a piece of it. And I'm going to play y'all a video y'all ain't heard yet. Just to show you how grimy these dudes are.
Championships, that doesn't necessarily make you a champion.
Listen to this.
Because you won a championship or several championships, that doesn't necessarily make you a championship organization.
What do you mean by that?
The Oklahoma City Thunder, prior to winning a championship, if you would have asked me, is this a championship organization? And I would say, yes.
Yeah.
So I would say, if there was room to grow, like for the Lakers, it would be in that department.
When is it cool for agents to speak in this manner, bro? Like, when? Like, when did it become okay?
Austin Reaves, and who knows what happens by the playoffs, is Ginobili, right? In an ideal world,
on a championship
team back in the day.
The Spurs made that decision, and you know what Ginobili did? He embraced it.
Right.
And how many championships they win? 5.
Yeah.
It's those type of decisions to be made. It's those type of decisions to be made.
When it comes to it.
All right. I'm going to play another clip for y'all, but let's talk about this. These people have to go. These people have to go. Now, maybe Austin Reaves is a different type of cat from people we know or whatever. But if Austin Reaves had any of that Mamba mentality in him, if I'm Austin Reaves and I see that LeBron's agent is out there saying this kind of stuff about me, and we in the same locker room, I'm not going to walk up to him confrontationally, but I'm going to say, yo, Bron, man, I just seen a video of your agent, Rich Paul, saying all of this and this and this about me, how he thinks I need to come off the bench, blah, 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 blah. What's up with that? What's up with that? Number one. Number two, you got Rich Paul and these guys saying this kind of stuff about Reaves taking a diminished role and coming off the bench in a year that's a contract year for him. Austin Reaves this season is averaging, all right, 28.4 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 6.7 assists, on 51% shooting from the field, 37 from 3, 87 from the free throw line, and getting you 1 steal a game. And you are saying that Austin Reaves should sacrifice his game and sacrifice his money that he could potentially earn later down the line for a dinosaur that, number one, refuses to retire, number two, is a billionaire, number three, got his son on a team who can't play, that we all pretend like he can, and you want me to do that for you? I'm giving y'all the biggest middle finger in the world, bro. The biggest middle finger I have. You can go kick the side of a building. Forget about kicking a rock. I'm going to do all of that for you. Why? Why? Truth be told, you should have been retired. So I'm going to give up money that could benefit me and my family by sacrificing my numbers just so you can come out here and do whatever it is you think you're going to do and then watch us get knocked out in round one. Nigga, fuck you. How about that? I'm supposed to go to the bench for a dude averaging 16 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 7.6 assists on 46% shooting, 33% shooting from the three, 54% shooting from the free throw line. I got better numbers than this dude across the board. I'm carrying this team to wins without him and Luka. I'm dropping 50 balls, and you want me to give up my role for you? That's number one. Number two, why is Rich Paul in a contract year talking about another client's player on the team? Can you explain that to me? Why is Rich Paul, who represents LeBron, talking about Austin Reaves and what he thinks he needs to do when, number one, he's not the coach, number two, you represent one player on a team that's on an expiring contract? Why are you speaking on my affairs? Number one. Number two, is this an indirect passive-aggressive message to JJ Redick? Are y'all passively aggressively saying that JJ Redick needs to bench Austin Reaves? Well, first of all, they're not breaking any news here, because I already said that Luka, Reaves, and LeBron is not going to work because of their defensive liabilities. They're not going to work. They're not. And maybe had it been the beginning of the season, because I was talking about Reaves should come off the bench, maybe that would have been a conversation piece. But now that Reaves is averaging 28 a game, shooting a better field goal percentage than LeBron, a better three-point percentage than LeBron, a better free throw shooting percentage, those talks about going to the bench are not going to happen. But since we talking about it, the person that needs to go to the bench is LeBron's old ass. How about that? I want to give a shout out to Ticket TV. Ticket TV brought up an interesting point. Ticket TV said this evening, well, at least when I saw it, Ticket said this. He said Rich Paul's comments have everything to do with the fact that they don't like how it's looking out here for LeBron as him being viewed as a third option. They're not cool with that. So what he's saying is Rich Paul is going out there and saying these things. The Lakers are going to hear it and then say, well, if this guy's not interested, let's get him up out of here. So Rich Paul says it. He takes the blame for it, when in reality, that's what him and LeBron already think. But LeBron is not going to come out there and say it, because they're not cool with dude being a third option on the team. They're not cool with that. They're not cool with it. But guess what? It doesn't matter because Luka's better than LeBron. And Austin Reaves right now is a better player. There's no doubt about it. Both him and LeBron don't play defense at all. They don't. So that's a moot point. Offensively, he is better at every level. He's shooting better. He's a better three-point shooter. He's a better, what do you call it? A better free throw shooter. He is better at every level. At every level. But I want to show y'all just how grimy, and I'm going to play this sound for y'all in a bit. I want to show y'all how greasy these dudes are. They just dropped another clip on their podcast. Let me play. I don't think y'all have seen this yet, where they're asking about Austin Reaves being one of the best shooting guards in the NBA. Listen to what Rich Paul is saying about Austin Reaves. Let me play this for y'all. You won't believe it.
Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker.
No, you're only taking 2.
I'm saying if I took them off the list, they don't exist.
Yeah, then you
Okay.
yeah.
Then who's
Those
on the
are-
Olympic
So
team?
I
now?
like to go by tiers.
Okay.
Not best.
Oh, sorry. Let me play from the beginning.
Norman Powell in the list.
Of what?
Best 2 guards in the NBA.
See, you keep throwing these weird words. Best, like
That's weird.
yeah, because now you
The question he asked him is, Rich Paul thinks Norman Powell and Austin Reaves are on the same tier as guards. This is the disrespect. Let me show y'all the title. Rich Paul thinks Austin Reaves and Norman Powell are on the same tier as shooting guards. I'm going to play that for y'all. Let me just read these comments. Exactly what I thought when I heard Rich Paul say that. And the tail is in the tape. LeBron is hella slacking on offense as well as defense. Appreciate the comment. Patrick said, really? LeBron looks like he has a problem being the third option. Are you serious? Those guys are playing great together. He's done nothing but celebrate those guys this year. I don't know why his agent will be out here saying this then. Let me play this sound for y'all. So they're asking Rich Paul how good he thinks Austin Reaves is. Listen to this.
In the list.
of what?
Best 2 guards in the NBA.
See, you keep throwing these weird words. Best, like
That's weird.
yeah, because now you
I know you're
when
saying
you say
horses
best,
for courses.
when you say best, the
Yeah.
best 2 guards is on the Olympic team.
Okay.
Norman Powell's not on the Olympic team. Does that mean that Norman Powell is not a really good 2 guard? No. But that's what I'm saying. When you talk
But if
about
I-
the best, if you talk about the best, we take the best 2 guards to go win the gold. So who was on the Olympic team?
If I took Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker,
No, you're only taking 2.
I'm saying if I took them off the list, they don't exist.
Yeah, then you
Okay.
can, yeah.
Then who's
Those
on the
are-
Olympic
So
team?
I
now?
like to go by tiers.
Okay.
Not best.
All right.
The tier 1 guys,
Okay.
the tier 2 guys.
Who's tier 2?
I would say Norman Powell's in that tier 2.
With Austin Reaves and Desmond Bane, right?
Desmond Bane.
I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this before. Where you have an agent of a player who's the number 2 scorer on a team being trashed and publicly spoken about like this by that age. I have never seen this in my life. Rich Paul is out here talking about Austin Reaves is on the same level as a Norman Powell. This is what he's saying about this guy. In a year, that this guy is meant to sign a new contract. I have never seen anything like this before. I've never seen it. I've never seen this before, bro. Never. It's beyond diabolical. I honestly want the Lakers to win tonight so we can get that OKC game. I want to see what narrative will be after OKC slaughters them. Appreciate the super chat. I've never seen this before, bro. It's not about even tampering. He's literally trying to drive his stock and value down. How many max players are coming off the bench? Let me play it for y'all again. What he said on Uncut Hoops. Oh, the video disappeared. Let me play it for y'all again in case y'all ain't see it. I want to play it for y'all again. This dude is asking Austin Reaves to go to the bench in a contract year. Let me play it for y'all again.
The Spurs made that decision. Just because you won a championship or several championships, that doesn't necessarily make you a championship organization.
Pause the video for a second. Just because you won a bunch of championships, it doesn't make you a championship organization. There, he is taking a direct shot at the Lakers franchise. Let me play it once more for the people that may not be understanding what is going on right now. Because we are witnessing an all-out assault, not only on Austin Reaves, but on the Lakers. These guys are trying to cause all kind of disarray. Let me read it again. Let me play it again.
Just because you won a championship or several championships, that doesn't necessarily make you a championship organization.
What do you mean by that?
The Oklahoma City Thunder, prior to winning a championship, if you would have asked me, is this a championship organization? And I would say, yes.
Yeah.
So I would say if there was room to grow, like for the Lakers, it would be in that department.
When is it cool for agents to speak?
He ain't talking about the Miami Heat. He's talking about the Lakers, who he just said. Let me play it one more time because I don't think people understand just how diabolical this behavior is. You have an agent or the agent of LeBron James, who the Lakers chose not to extend. Remember, they chose not to extend him, right? The Lakers, who he's saying is not a championship organization, is the same Lakers he has been on for the last 7 years. And if they felt that the Lakers were not a championship organization, why haven't they requested a trade for all of these years? But now all of a sudden, when they decide we're not going to give you a contract extension to your guy, now all of a sudden, the Lakers, although they have, 17 championships, they're not a championship organization. I want you guys to follow what is going on here. He said, lies, bro, we speak in plain English out here, bro. We speak in plain, we're not speaking Uklaglala language that y'all be chopping it up with over there in Narnia. We talking straight English. He opted in because they didn't give him a contract extension. Dumb. What the fuck else was he going to do? He took the money and that was it. He didn't want to leave LA, so he took the money. He took the money. Let me play it again one more time for you guys.
Just because you won a championship or several championships, That doesn't necessarily make you a championship organization.
What do you mean by that?
The Oklahoma City Thunder, prior to winning a championship, if you would have asked me, is this a championship organization? And I would say, yes.
Yeah.
So I would say if there was room to grow, like for the Lakers, it would be in that department.
When is it cool for agents to speak in this manner, bro? Like, when? Like, when did it become okay?
Austin Reaves, and who knows what happens by the playoffs.
Listen to this.
Is Ginobili, right? In an ideal world,
On a
he's
championship
on
team,
a championship team
the
back in the day.
Spurs made that decision. And you know what Ginobili did?
Went
He
along with
embraced it.
Right.
Right. And how many championships they win? 5.
Yeah.
It's those type of decisions to be made. It's those type.
Number one, Rich Paul is saying, if you win a championship or championships, you're not a championship organization. Number two, the Lakers are not a championship organization. Number three, Austin Reaves should take up the Ginobili role because championship teams make the hard decision. Yeah, the Lakers did that. That's why they chose not to extend LeBron James. Yeah, the championship franchise made that decision this offseason when they decided not to extend LeBron. It started there. It started there. It started there. That's what he said. Where's the bro? You high? I'm about to block you. Are you stupid or something? Like, are you high? You talking about where's the proof? Are you high, bro? Are you dumb? I'm assuming what? Does LeBron have a contract with the Lakers? Are you stupid? Like, what are we doing here? And I don't block people. Nah, you getting blocked. You a dodo brain, bro. You a dodo brain. He asked me, where's the proof that they didn't extend LeBron? You would you out of here, bro. I normally don't block people, but you out of here. You out of here, bro. You out of here. Nah, we done with that. We done with that. Like, I can understand troll, but I'm not appreciating the dumb shit. Like, you out of here. So the Lakers already made the championship decision to not extend LeBron, which is where all of this came from, which now lets me know that all of that posting on Instagram about in front of the Clippers, that was all the passive aggression. All of it. You're now publicly trying to lower the value of a player in a contract year. You're publicly trying to lower the value of a player in a contract season who is a teammate of one of your. It is. I have never seen this in my life. These guys are trying to sabotage the Lakers. But I got some news for you. Austin Reaves ain't coming off the bench. What's going to happen is y'all going to play this season the way y'all playing it. Y'all going to see if y'all going to win the championship or not, and you're going to be gone by the end of the season, and that's how it's going to roll out. That's actually what's going to happen. Austin Reaves ain't coming off the bench, so you can throw that pipe dream in the toilet. No NBA team is going to bench a 28 point per game scorer for a dude averaging less than 17 points. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. JJ Redick is not doing that. And you better believe Luka Doncic is seeing this. You better believe that Luka Doncic is seeing this. Luka's closer to Reaves than LeBron. He's closer to them. Luka represents the enemy. Let me read the comment. He said, what's crazy is that fanboys think this stupid stuff makes sense and are taking notes in their LaFanboy notebooks for future art. These guys are in. He said, shout out to Turo. He said, the LeBron is an absolute menace. And, bro, he's unbelievable, bro. I have never seen something like this in my life. LeBron, who was sitting there on well over $1 billion, wants a guy who hasn't even made $100 million in his career to give up his potential earnings for him. He wants him to sacrifice his future dollars for him. Who doing that? If you played on the Lakers and you about to have a possibility of earning $150 million, $200 million, you gonna give it up for LeBron James? Who doing that dumb shit? Who? Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Even if it's me and it's my dad, I'm not. Even if it's Bronny, he not doing it. Even if it's Bronny, he not doing it. I'm sorry. If my pop worth 100 billion, whatever, a billion, and I got an opportunity to make 150, sorry, Dad. You already got your money. Matter of fact, why are you even here? The fact is, LeBron should have been the one to come off the bench. But JJ Redick is not going to do that. He's not going to do that. But he's also not going to bench Reaves. So you know what's going to happen? Nothing. And if I'm Austin Reaves, I'm not laughing it up with LeBron James, bro. I'm not. That nigga is fake as fuck. He's so fake. That's if you my teammate and you know I'm in a contract year and your agent is out here saying this about me, son, we got to fight. We got to fight. We got to fight. I'm sorry. We got to fight. We got to fight. It's either I'm fighting you or I'm fighting him. Somebody in this vicinity is fighting. Win, lose, or draw, somebody in here is fighting. Somebody in here is fighting because you're trying to take money off of the table of my family in the future. That's what you're trying to do. Now you got the other video. Let me play it for y'all. I don't know if you've seen it. It's too raw. I don't know if you're in here or not. Let me show you the video that just dropped today from their latest episode where Max Kellerman is asking him, would you say Austin Reaves is one of the best two guards in the NBA? And he's refusing to say it. He talking about, he on the same level as Norman Powell. Let me play the video for y'all. I don't know if y'all seen this one.
Who's the most overrated player in the league right now?
What the hell?
Okay. Norman Powell in the list. Norman Powell in the list
Of what?
best two guards in the NBA.
See, you keep throwing these weird words, best. Like,
That's weird.
yeah, because now
I know you're
when you
saying
say
courses
best,
for courses.
when you say best, the
Yeah.
best two guards is on the Olympic team.
Okay.
Norman Powell's not on the Olympic team. Does that mean that Norman Powell is not a really good two guard? No. But that's what I'm saying. When you talk about the best, if you talk about the best, we take the best two guards to go win the gold. So who was on the Olympic team?
If I took Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker,
No, you're only taking two.
I'm saying if I took them off the list, they don't exist.
Yeah, then you
Okay.
can, yeah.
Then who's
Those
on the
are-
Olympic
So
team?
I
now?
like to go by tiers.
Okay.
Not best.
All right.
The tier one guys,
Okay.
the tier two guys.
Who's tier two?
I would say Norman Powell's in that tier two.
With Austin Reaves and
Reaves.
Desmond Bain, right?
This guy is on his podcast talking about Austin Reaves is a tier 2 shooting guard. Wouldn't a normal player, or rather a normal supporter, be like, wait a minute, Austin Reaves plays on the same team LeBron plays on, so I should be loyal to Austin Reaves? Shouldn't I have said, nah, Austin Reaves is super dope. Austin Reaves is super dope. He one of the best in the NBA. He one of the best in the NBA. He one of the best. Instead, nah. He went into this whole thing of, Oh, Austin Reaves. I mean, he's a tier 2 kind of player, like Norman Powell. Really? Norman Powell had his best year of his career last year. Norman Powell's numbers are nowhere near nothing like what we're looking at right. Austin Reaves is a all-star. Book it. Norman Powell, we were like, damn, if somebody drops out, he should be an all-star. Austin Reaves is having a better year this year than Norman Powell did last year. This is a fact. Let me read these comments. All right. Reaves is hot garbage. Absolute booty juice on the court. And Bron has to bail her out every night. Well, I can't tell considering that nigga only played like 5-6 games, but whatever. Did you even watch the last game? Tell the truth. Bro, knock it the fuck off, man. I'm getting sick. I'm about to block you. You can keep your $5, bro. Like, I'm getting sick of you. You be saying too much stupid shit on here, man. I don't know how old you are. Clearly, you're an adult, and it looks like you have nothing else better to do with your money. Go spend this money on an OnlyFans page or something. Get something out of it, man. Like, get something out of it. Like, get something out of it, bro. You wasting your money over here, man. Go support an OnlyFans model, bro. Like, this is a waste of your money. It's like you're throwing it in the wind. What are you typing to me? Let me read this next comment. Rich Paul is a goofy. When the Lakers were trying to build championship contender through the draft, Clutch sabotaged the Lakers' young core, traded them to get AD. Appreciate the super chat. Now, I want to get to this comment here. He said Reaves is hot garbage. All right, Reaves is hot garbage based on what? Because if we're looking at his stats, LeBron is hot garbage, bro, by his stats. He's shooting 54% from the free throw line. 54%. 54% from the free throw line. 54. Reaves averages more points, more assists, more rebounds, better field goal shooting percentage, better three-point shooting percentage, better free throw shooting percentage, more steal. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? What, like, based on what? What kind of fan base is this? Somebody, I want to read this guy. Rich Paul is a goofy one. The Lakers are trying to build a championship contender. Nah, you know what kills me about Rich Paul? And I know he's not going to see this live, but I don't care. You know what kills me about Rich Paul? Rich Paul is talking about the Lakers are not a championship contender, right? They're not a championship contender. So why did you guys engineer Bronny James getting drafted to the team? Since you guys were so concerned about winning, why did you guys engineer your way to get Bronny James on the team? You know, I thought you guys cared about winning. Why were you calling teams on draft night telling them don't pick Bronny, don't pick Bronny? That he was going to go to Serbia, wherever the hell he was going to go to. You're so concerned about building a championship team. Why did y'all force the Lakers to get Bronny on the team then? Why? You're talking about Austin Reaves should sacrifice. Meanwhile, Bronny's on the team. You're talking about building championship culture. What championship? Well, you're right. The Lakers are not a championship team because they drafted Bronny James. They were a clown show for that. So you may be right. Here you are talking about, oh, LeBron needs this, but you were pushing for them to get Bronny. And he did. So how's that helping out the championship aspirations? Charles, I don't know if you have the game on, but OKC is up, game on, but they're up by 50. Against who? 50? Is that a typo? Jesus. Oh, the Lakers are playing tonight? I thought they were playing on Friday. Oh, man, I'm lost. I thought they were playing on Friday. Well, with the Steve Harvey. What, boys? These dudes is getting rotisserie baked. Jesus. I didn't even know. Well, I guess that's not a game worth watching. That game is pretty much over with. No point in watching that game. Bro, it's diabolical. But these guys, this Rich Paul, this Clutch Sports, man, I saw the video by Kwame Brown with Kwame Brown going off. I don't know if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it, guys. Because Kwame is talking about they need to sue. Let me find the video of Kwame Brown. Just give me a second. I want to see if I... Oh, no. That's the wrong thing. Let me see. Oh, God. Where is it at? TikTok. Okay. Let me search it. Rich Paul. Oh, I think I saw the one with... Is it this one?
Like this. If I was Austin Reaves' agent...
Okay, here it is.
Never seen something like this. If I was Austin Reaves' agent, I might think about suing Rich Paul for like, I don't know if there's something they could do. I've never seen an agent, an active agent with the top player that's the face of the league, and you're literally saying that Austin Reaves need to come off the bench. That's crazy. I do like the idea of Marcus Smart starting because they need to have pressure at the point of attack. I don't like the way they just went about this.
This is crazy. I want to read this comment quickly. Who left this comment? Don't tell me it's the coach. Clutch had nothing to do with Bron. Oh my God, bro. Bro, somebody need to smack this dude, bro. Like somebody got smacked this dude or something. Like, you wilding, bro. Like, what are you talking? I can't even make it past the first sentence. Clutch had nothing to do with Bronny getting drafted. He earned it and was guaranteed a lottery draft before his injury. He's that talented. He's already okay. This is a troll account. This is somebody with a lot of money that doesn't know what to do with their money. That's clearly what it is. Another guy said the NBA decided Reaves was going to be an all-star before the season started. Oh, really? The NBA decided that? How did they decide that? The NBA decided that Austin Reaves was going to be one of the best players. How did they decide that? How did the NBA decide that? How did they decide that? How? Let me guess. They decided the two for SGA. What you gonna bring up free throws, right? So they decided the two for SGA, right? What about the year when James Harden averaged 36 and he was living at the free throw line? They decided it for him too there. What are we doing? But it's okay. Laker Nation, in about 5.5, maybe 6 months, LeBron will be gone. LeBron will be gone, and he will be another team's problem. He'll be gone. He'll be off to another franchise to bring his drama and go screw it up. You could put LeBron on a team with Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and if they lose that year, LeBron fans will say LeBron doesn't have enough help. They will say that. Oh, LeBron doesn't have enough help. LeBron doesn't have enough help. The fact of the matter is, Laker Nation, this guy is going to be gone from the team in about 6 months. So that'll be the end of it. And we'll be done with him. So Reaves is not coming off the bench. That's not going to happen. LeBron is not going to come off the bench. And they're going to figure out a way to make it work. And at the end of the season, if it doesn't work, so well, it won't matter. You're gone. And that will be the end of it. Have your last year. And what did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all before the summer? Didn't I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I said that when the Lakers decided not to extend this guy, he may not leave quietly. Y'all remember when I said that? I said he may not leave quietly. He may go there and try to cause all kind of drama and confusion. And this is what you're seeing. You're looking at his agent trashing the second best player on the team. I never knew these guys could get this dirty with it. I never imagined that they could go this low. I never imagined it. These guys have hit rock bottom. Rock bottom. That they're throwing Reaves under the bench. He said, yeah, you know LeBron, LA can sign LeBron for a year deal. Yeah, you also know they can let his ass walk out the building. LA not signing no LeBron for no one more year. It's over. Why y'all still want to be here? Go to another team and go do your shenanigans over there, bro. What you mean another year? Nah, we done with him. We done with him. Another year for what? For what? So we can have a 42-year-old on the team, right? That we're going to pay, I don't know, God knows how much money we're going to pay him. Because all the Lakers need is a 42-year-old. That's what we've been missing. I think a bad idea for Rich Paul to bring Max on. They must have thought they had another Steve Nash. We'll see how Max does if he's going to push back a little bit later. If Bron sold his fart in a bag, Bron fans would spend their life. Yes, they would. Why the hell would you sign 10 points? Nobody's signing LeBron James again. What are you talking about? The Lakers ain't signing LeBron again. Signing him again to go do what? A 42-year-old signing him again to do what? Exactly. What is he supposed to be doing? Miss 30 games, come out here, plant narratives, have his agent say all kind of crazy stuff, and we're going to sign up for that for one more year? What they going to say? Well, let's just try to see if we can win another championship. Nigga, you've been here for 23 years. If you haven't done it by now, you're not doing it. You just seen that they said the Oklahoma City Thunder are beating the Phoenix Suns by 50 damn points. 50. What you think you're going to do with that team in the NBA, bro? It's over. You know how LeBron fans thought he was going to catch Michael Jordan? Then Kevin Durant went to that Golden State. Yeah, the SGA, he didn't put an end to all of that shit. It's over. Unless you want to go back to the East. But even if you go back to the East, you still going to have to go to the finals where they're going to be waiting for you. LeBron fans got their head so far up his ass, don't even know which way is up. Don't let them get your blood pressure up, bro. Hell with them. These people are insane. Would waving him hurt? Hell no. It would just mean that you send his ass home and you pay him the rest of his money. That's all. Because you still pay him. I mean, kind of similar to what they did to Chris Paul. And I guess he can become a free agent and go sign with somebody else. Yeah, he could do that. All the Lakers will be obligated to do is pay him his salary, and that's it. And that's it. They don't have to do anything beyond that. Look at these butthurt LeBron fans in the comment section. SGA better than Kobe. Look, here they come. Here they come. Larry Bird better than LeBron. How about that? How about that? Larry Bird better than, matter of fact, Steve Nash better than LeBron. How about that? Forget about Steve. Muggsy Bogues is better than LeBron James. How about that? Hey, what are we talking about here, man? Unbelievable that Rich Paul is saying that about, yo, I can't believe he's talking about, championship teams. You know, just because you win championships doesn't make you a that comment was one of those antlers, deer antlers, whatever the hell that guy's. That was another moment of that. You know, if you win a championship and you have championship or championships, that doesn't necessarily make you a championship team. Nigga, what? If you win a championship or you win championships, that doesn't necessarily make you a championship team. If you're good enough to win championships, wouldn't that make you a what are we talking about? What is this? And my final thought, I know the game is about to start in like 10 minutes. My final thought about this is this. It's like these guys started podcasts to just cause chaos. They don't even talk basketball. They just out here. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That Mind the Game podcast, bro, is just Steve Nash looks like a hostage on that podcast, bro. He looks like a hostage. Steve Nash totally debased himself on that show. Anything LeBron James does, he's up there. Oh, man, that's great. Oh, my God. Like, Steve Nash, bro, what happened to you? What happened to you? The whole podcast is so cringy. It's so cringy. And I'm wondering, like, is this what the podcast these guys? I thought y'all was talking X's and O's. Oh my God, bro. So now Rich Paul is attacking Austin Reaves and the Lakers. Okay. Now you see why the Lakers ain't sign him, ain't extend him. It's over. And you heard what Kenny Martin said. Since when do agents Austin Reaves ain't gonna sue nobody? He's not gonna sue nobody. But I can tell you this: Austin Reaves ain't coming off the bench. He's not coming off the bench, bro. That's not gonna happen. So they're gonna have to figure it out. Austin Reaves is not coming off the bench. That would be a disgusting move if the Lakers did that. I would be floored if they did that to Austin Reaves in a contract year. In a contract year, I'll be floored. The guy that needs to come off the bench is the 41-year-old. Common sense will tell you that. Common sense will tell you that. Unreal. Let me get you guys up out of here. I'm going to read 2 more comments and I'm going to get up out of here. One day LeBron will be exposed. I can't wait for that day. AR going to off for 25-6, 5, 6 tonight. What are the Lakers playing again? Is it okay? The Spurs, but Wemby's not playing, so they most likely gonna win that. Shaking my head, clowns. You can't make this up. It's unreal. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys for being a part of the live, man. The game is about. He said you just got in. What happened, bro? You're gonna have to watch the replay. We out of here, man. Appreciate you guys for being a part of the live, and let's go enjoy this game. Y'all have a good one, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.